I know we're doing Scream 7, but why you dressed like that? Whatever. Let's get started. So, yeah. Uh-huh. Cool. Who are you?
Looks like your plot armor's on cooldown.
Alright. For real this time, who are you?
Welcome to Plot Armor Cooldown. Thanks for hanging out with us while your plot armor's on cooldown. I'm James, that's Richard, and you get an extra life if
You performed a meta commentary on any genre of movie this week.
There you go. Well, very clearly, the first thing we are going to be chatting about today, no hoopla or fanfare whatsoever, Scream. Scream 7.
Major spoilers. We're talking about the whole thing.
Major spoilers. It was good.
It was good up until a very certain point
Right.
where I feel like we're going to disagree.
I don't think we will. Give right off the bat. I like getting the scores out of the way so we know how we're going into this. Out of 10. Actually, we're gonna do two different out of 10s, right? I want to hear. Let me put my glasses on. I want to hear what your out of 10 compared to movies in general is, and then your out of 10 compared to Scream movies specifically, to the other Scream movies.
Okay.
Do you want to say it? We're gonna say it at the same time. General.
Which one? In general.
In general. Ready? Got it? You locked in?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, 6.
7.
As far as movies in general go, it's a 6.
You were lower than me?
Yeah. As far as movies in general, it's a Scream movie. All right. As far as Scream movies go, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got it?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 7.5. No, see, that was complete opposite. You ranked it far lower compared to Scream movies.
I really liked Scream movies, and
Yeah, me too.
there were some parts that didn't hit the mark, especially because of how much I like the Scream movies and the reveal in this movie.
There we go. That's beautiful. That's great framing.
Yeah. So if we're doing spoilers, should we go ahead and just end the entire premise of this movie?
Well, no, because we don't want people to back out immediately. Let's save that spoiler talk till the end of our talk about Scream 7.
All right. Well, let's give the premise of the movie.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
So
Sydney Evans is with her daughter in a new town that I forget the name of, but suddenly someone has begun killing her daughter's friends
yes.
and threatening Sydney. And it's a familiar face. We
could say that he's in the trailer.
Yeah.
So the big crux of this movie is that Stu Macher has seemingly returned from the grave.
I think I know what we're going to disagree about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stu Macher is seemingly returned from the grave and is hunting down Sydney and
Tatum. Her daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So first things first. Great kills. Fantastic kills.
I rarely jump at horror movies.
Yeah.
There was one in the garage.
Yeah. Spoiler.
That's not a spoiler.
I know. We're spoiling a lot of things here, so buckle up.
How's that a spoiler? Who?
Because someone dies in the garage.
I know.
When someone walks into the garage, they're gonna know, oh, this person's dead.
Technically, 2 people die in the garage.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So, the one in the garage, like, it happened, and I legit jumped out of my seat.
That was good. Yeah, it was a good jump scare, good pop scare. The premise. So starting off, the premise is really good. I like that they're coming after Sydney again, but they bring it into chasing the daughter. I think probably when they do Scream 8, it was all about Sydney teaching her daughter what she needed to survive.
It's gonna be her.
It's gonna mostly be Tatum, which honestly, good. I'm tired of seeing the old people. I swear to God, if Gale Weathers lives through another movie, I'm gonna stab someone.
Did you have the same reaction when Gale Weathers came on?
Yeah,
screen?
I went.
As me, I literally punched my leg. I'm like, God dang it.
I was sitting in my chair like this, and I went. Because, like, of course she's in it. Of course, Courtney Cox is an executive producer for Scream now. So, she's going to be in the movie. And it's not like Gale Weathers is annoying, but, like, Sydney's got plot armor because she's Scream Queen, right?
Yeah.
Gale Weathers has plot armor because it's Gale Weathers, which is weird for me.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like she should have died at some point. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't like the relationship between her and Sydney very much. Like, nothing that Gale did in that movie warranted that coming together they did at the end there, where they were like, I realize I do trust someone else. I trust you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, there was nothing really that Gale did. Actually, the last thing Gale did with her around was, like, jab at her past in the interview. Like...
So, a lot of the story stuff in this one was a little lackluster. That's why when I say compared to Scream movies, it's a 4. Because...
Yeah, but Scream movies haven't ever had good story, really. Besides one.
What was the overarching meta commentary in this one? Because the last one there was the requel, there was the...
It's obsessed fans, I think, is what it's supposed to be, if I'm gathering correctly, which I think is not a strong premise, correct, but it is still a meta commentary.
Like, they always have someone who kind of explains the rules and stuff, and they literally said, hey, stop explaining the rules. The twin from the last movie.
She did it anyways. He said, I thought you weren't going to do this again, and she did it anyways.
Yeah, but then she did the normal, it's always something you know...
Yeah,
but then they didn't go into explain. They do a little explainer of like, this is the meta commentary that the killer is doing in this one, and that was nowhere present.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know.
Because they usually figure out early what kind of movie the killer is making, and they didn't. The
killer wasn't making a movie, and they might have established that last movie. When at the very beginning, when it was Scream 6, the first kill, it was like, but I have to finish the movie, and he goes, who gives a about movies, right? That was good. That was. They might
You can't say it's good. You can't compliment yourself.
I sure can.
No,
I do it all the time.
At one point, we're going to talk about spoilers because there's a lot of stuff we can't talk about without spoilers.
Yeah. All right.
We'll put down in the comments where to skip to if you don't want this movie spoiled.
I will forget to put that down in the comments. Just know that it's...
You know what? We'll remove the...
No! I want it here. It's nice. It's set deco. Don't you take my mask away. I'll do this. When spoilers are over. Stumacher is not actually in the movie. It's AI.
You should have said spoiler starting now, but...
Oh.
Yeah.
But they point out from the very beginning that it's AI, and the argument they use to try to explain it as not being AI,
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
They put all the clues in that it could have actually been Stu, and he could have been alive.
Yeah, but the reasoning wasn't great, and then it was flimsy.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
The explainer they give is... All of a sudden, they bring this guy in who's got amnesia. He was in prison for a while, and then they brought him to a psych ward, and he was under the name John Doe because he didn't remember who he was at the time.
Yeah, he didn't come from prison. He was just brought in.
Oh, so then he woke up probably in the hospital, didn't know who he was, they sent him to the psych ward. But he didn't know who he was, so he was John Doe. Eventually, he regains his memories. He comes after Sydney. Mm-hmm. What's so complicated about that?
Because they said that he was brought to the crematorium and all that, right? And they told you exactly...
But they had no intake paperwork.
In that exact scene, they explained the fallacy with that argument is that, like, so someone misplaced some paperwork or stole it. They tell you right there how someone could have faked that.
Yeah, but they also tell you how he could still be alive.
And here's where we disagree. He wants it to have actually been Stumacher. Because I think it's better that it's not Stumacher.
Because the killer reveal at the end, stupid.
I do agree this killer reveal is stupid.
Two nobodies that they...
It's always nobodies.
Huh?
In Scream 5, who were the two killers? It was the boyfriend, right? But it's still
the
two
boyfriend
nobodies.
and one of the friends.
Yeah, still two nobodies relevant.
Yeah, but they were relevant to the story. The orderly was in there for one scene, and the neighbor was in there for two scenes.
What about Scream 6? You told me you liked Scream 6. Those people were all introduced. No, the cop friend was in there. But the brother, their friend, clearly bad guy Winston, he was in the movie very sparsely. So much so that...
Yeah, and they also did the death that they faked.
Yeah, the fake death.
Which was clever for a Scream movie.
I don't know. I think it is just... I think it's pretty on par for the like more modern takes on Scream, with the nostalgia run, right? And you know what? This actually they did bring back the meta commentary because they were saying that the bad guys come back, right? They always come back.
Yeah.
You know, I always come back.
So here's my question.
Yeah.
With the reveal we got, I'm not saying that you need to think it should have been him, but would it have been better than the real reveal we got?
Had it been Stu Macher?
Yeah.
No, but only for a specific reason.
If they'd explained it to your standards.
No, but only for a specific reason.
Which is?
They needed, for you to believe it was Stu Macher, they needed to put his face all over the movie. Like, the fact that it's a FaceTime this time instead of just him using the Ghostface voice, like, that's what tipped me off immediately. It wasn't going to be Stu Macher. Now, if it
I thought the same thing.
If it had been, hey, Sydney, hey, I'm watching good cable nowadays, or whatever, right? And he was just hinting and saying he was Stu Macher, but not giving him the face to leave that up in the air. Then you'd spend the whole movie going, well, fuck, is it?
Yeah,
is it?
But,
and at the very end, would have been a great reveal. But I think because of the way they set it up,
I think that it would have been set up perfectly because the entire time, the entire time they're talking about like it's AI, like we know it's AI. The better reveal would have been it's not AI.
I disagree.
He's actually alive.
I disagree.
Why?
Because I think the killers were bad. But besides the killers having bad motivation, it was good. I like the idea of creating the mystery of like, is it Stu Macher? I don't think they executed it very well. I like even though it was Gale and Sydney doing the investigating, I do look that they had to go solve the mystery a little bit. The orderly was way too obvious that he was one of the killers. He was so ham-fisted with his performance. I immediately pegged him and I was like, so who's his accomplice? I said that in the theater. I was like,
they Gale and Sydney.
Sorry.
I was getting there.
Didn't have faith in you.
Gale and Sydney go to the psych ward, because they previously killed one of the killers.
Yeah, a random bystander, which is funny because they went kind of for the trope of the last movie where they did 3.
Yeah, where he was from a psych ward, and so they went to visit the psych ward. They talked to the orderly, and the orderly's like, he exposition dumps all the information that is way too convenient to make it seem like Stu's actually alive.
Yeah. They're like, expedition everything that they needed to know to confirm that it was Stu Macher.
I think Sydney shows the picture of Stu and is like, do you remember this guy? And he goes, oh, that's John Doe.
Yeah.
He'll show you his room. And he shows the room and then goes, he came in. He didn't really know who he was. Him and the guy they killed or ran over that was another killer were best friends.
Yeah. He must have convinced him to kill somebody, was what they tried to indicate. I do think, though, for the first time, second time, having someone just truly insane as the killer was nice. I wish there would have been a closer tie throughout the movie, because, again, this is all spoilers, but Sydney's next-door neighbor and friend, like her gal pal, her best gal pal, was the other killer, and I like the fact that she was like an obsessed fan. Like she was so obsessed and crazy that she went into a psych ward when Sydney wasn't in the last movie, which I didn't understand that part a little bit.
Yeah.
It was like, you didn't go to New York. Why weren't you in New York? What you mean? Why wasn't she in the movie? What's going on? But I like that she was insane because we didn't have that since Scream 2 with what's his name, Mrs. Loomis. That guy. I forget his name. But I did like it's Billy Loomis's mother. Anyways, I like that having an insane killer every once in a while. Mm-hmm. I don't like that the orderly was the sane person, though, because the sane person is supposed to be the one orchestrating.
Yeah.
In that instance. If they were going to recreate that from 2, it would have needed to have been the orderly needed to be the mastermind while Soccer Mom was the,
puppet.
Was the puppet or, just the purely insane, I want to kill Sidney Prescott because it's Sidney Prescott. So yeah, that's where I land at it. It's a 6. 7.5 it's compared to other Scream movies, because there's definitely way worse Scream movies. 3.
Yeah, but I think the reason I
Arguably, I don't like 4 very much.
The reason I say it's a 4, I got a throat thing going on this morning, so if my voice cracks, that's why. The reason I say it's a 4 for Scream movies is because it didn't have all the hallmarks. They kind of teased at it, but they didn't have as many hallmarks as Scream movies, like the emphasis on the meta commentary and all that. The reason I say it's a 7 overall is because as a just horror movie, holy cow, dude. Some of the scenes were like nail biting.
And you know what? Here's one thing that I think is bringing it up in my brain, right? So sometimes it's kind of difficult to know which ghost face is where and who's doing what. And that kind of shatters the illusion a little bit, because it's real. For instance, in Scream 1, you can easily figure out which of the two is doing what in that first sequence, right? There's a whole video like digesting how they got around to do that. In this one, they give you all the signs to clearly say this was this ghost face, this was this ghost face. When he indicates that he was the one who got shot through the wall, which means that she was the one in the bar.
Yeah, but right? That's the only scene you can do that with. That's why I'm saying it's a 4 when it comes to being a Scream movie.
Because what do you mean?
In the other ones, let's take number 1. Number 1's probably the best one. Stu and Billy are in the entire movie.
Did you say that probably the best one? It is the best one.
Yeah, I just hadn't set it in stone. But yeah, arguably the best one, right?
No, it is the best one. Go say arguably.
Billy and Stu are in the entire movie, right?
Yeah.
And they're very clever about how they use Billy and Stu, right?
Right, you can't do it like that again, though. It's too obvious. That's why they have to always divert to these other people.
But I'm saying, like, part of the Scream identity's gone because they're two people who share a total of 5 minutes of screen time. So it might as well been people from Albuquerque showing up.
You're still arguing on a point that we've already moved away from. I agree. They were not the right choice.
I'm not arguing on a point that we moved away from. I'm saying that it's a 4 because it doesn't feel like a Scream movie. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah, but no, it does. Just because the killers aren't the right... Like, it seems like that's your main argument, is that... Because you're going back to the...
No, I'm saying that... Different thing.
Yeah.
Not talking about who they were. Yeah. I'm saying now...
You're not articulating well.
Because you're not listening.
I'm listening.
They shared a total of 5 minutes of screen time.
Yeah.
So there was no clever use of... Oh, it can't be this person because they were here at this time.
Do you know what the problem is with that argument?
What?
This movie takes... the majority of the time the Ghostface killer is running around, the majority of the movie takes place during a curfew lockdown, where there's nobody else around to see anything. So there is no need to, create alibis. All everybody knows, Soccer Mom's locked up in her house. Ideally with her son, but her son's at the tavern.
Correct, but there's no point where I would go, could it be her?
There is. Because the moment I pinpointed it was when she was having that conversation with Gail.
Yeah, but that's it.
Yeah, but still, I was like, that was kind of suspicious. Like, why is she so incredulous of Gail Weathers? Because she knows Gail Weathers always fucking is there when the ghost face gets fucked up.
You mean, so every movie?
Every movie, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Except for.
It's missing pieces of what makes it a Scream movie. Every movie, for the most part, the killers are in it. Mm-hmm. To a more, just more extensively.
Yeah, no, I agree with that point. It should have been other killers.
Take, what was his name, Richie from Scream 5? The boyfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah. Take Richie. He's in 90% of the movie. He gets cut by Scream because there's Mr. X there.
Yeah.
There was no Mr. X in this.
No, and that's fair. But again, it's because it was more...
And that's why I say it's a bad Scream movie. It's a good horror movie. Because we hadn't talked about this yet. The kills, fantastic. The one in the garage where, so he walks in, there's all this plastic hanging from the ceiling because I think they're building an addition. Yeah. Because there's stairs in there, too.
Yeah, yeah. That wasn't a kill.
I guess he survives.
He's alive. Yeah.
He gets survived.
Again, spoiler.
I mean, we're talking about spoilers right now. There's that one where Ghostface pokes his head through the plastic for a second behind the. I think he's just a police officer, right? He's not the sheriff.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then he comes back, and I was like, that immediately reminds me of Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah. Now, I want to bring up something to your attention about this whole thing. Because it was a bit more, like, slasher-y, right? He was just he out in the public, right? I'm wondering if because nowadays, because they always try to make meta commentary about the horror movies that are currently, like, the trend.
It seemed very Terrifier, if that's what you're going for.
It had a kind of vibe, right? That's the kind of that and technology gone wrong type horror movies are all the rage right now. That might be the only like why it doesn't feel like a normal Scream movie. Because this is the first one where they're like, hey, we're going with the trend of horror movies still, but the trend of horror movies recently, if you ask me, like Megan 2 sucks.
Well, pick a new concept.
Well, they will when Scream 8 comes out.
But back to the kills.
Yeah, the boy who got tapped was pretty brutal.
Got double tapped, once in the stomach and once to the back of the head.
We discussed this briefly. I wholeheartedly disagree with you about that special effect. I think it looks fantastic.
I think it looks like before the movie we saw a trailer for Scary Movie, the parody of the Scream movies. Oh well, as well as like a ton of other horror movies, but Scream is kind of their catalyst for. Yeah. We saw the trailer for the Scream movie, and there's a scene where. We're pretty sure it's the mother, picks her son up by his head. No, it is the mother. Has to be the mother. By his head, superhuman strength out of nowhere, and slots his head onto like an Eiffel Tower.
We've been over this. It is not out of nowhere. She says it 3 times. Pilates.
Oh my gosh.
Pilates.
But she picks him up, inserts the back of his head onto the beer tab. I'm like, that's wicked. That's a wicked kill. And then it's immediately ruined by his body weight pulls him down, and it pops the tap, and it starts spewing out his mouth. I'm like, are we watching Scary Movie?
No, that's great.
We're watching
that's fantastic. That's more Terrifier-esque, which is why I'm surprised you don't like it. Like that's something Terrifier would do, and he'd go. He'd grab a glass and he'd fill it up and he'd take a swig. That's Terrifier-esque. Also, as far as the special effect goes, I will ask you the same thing I will ask the other person we watched it with. Mm-hmm. How many times have you seen a body impaled on a beer tap? If you say more than one, number one,
I just think
suspect. Number two,
I'm allowed to think it didn't look good.
Yeah, you're allowed to think it didn't look good, but for all we know, that's how it looks. They took a rubber facsimile of that actor, who's also the guy who plays Sam in Gen V. By the way, which is a great actor. He's really good. Were you spent the movie wondering who he was?
No, I haven't watched Gen V.
Oh, but they took a rubber simile with real body weight on it, I assume, put him on and let it pull it down. I think it was fantastic. It was really good. I do think plot armor is plot armor. Chad and what's her name? The two from the last movie that returned. I didn't think they had enough screen time.
Yeah.
My hopes was, because I know they couldn't rehire, for whatever reasons, the other two, right? I don't want to get into that. But the two that they still did have, they were the first in 5 and 6. They did a great job starting to build them up as their own people, especially in 6, separate from needing Gail Weathers and Sidney Prescott, and Dewey. Rest in peace. But in this one, I was hoping they'd be in it a lot more. Their screen time kind of amounted to trying their best to get them to talk about the rules, and then getting stabbed by one of the non-killers, and then one of them getting a little bit of a gut slash, and then they were out of the movie.
I am pretty sure they are 100% there to get stabbed. That was it. They were there to
that's not how it was supposed to be,
stabbed,
though.
to be like, oh, these people just don't die.
Yeah, and I assume, because the plot armor is heavy.
Yes.
Heavy. Because I assume the movie was probably going to be a lot different if the Jenna Ortega and I forget the other actress's name, but if they were both going to be in it like they originally were, because it would have been the core 4 again. But obviously they couldn't necessarily use the other two, so the core 4 doesn't really have a place. And I guess the other two are side characters to the main two, so they didn't have a real place in the story without them there. That sucks.
Don't put them in the
story.
But
hopefully that means... No, I think they still put them in the story, because it's all about... Scream's always about characters coming back. 100%. Every time. Like, I think every movie has 2 to 3 people that return every time. It can't just be Sidney Prescott. Also, Mark's a different actor, so I can't count that.
Mark's a different actor.
Yeah, Mark's a different actor. Mark was
Who's Mark?
It was the guy. It was the sheriff in 3, played by Pretty Boy from Grey's Anatomy. I forget his name.
Played by Pretty Boy in Grey's Anatomy.
Left my phone somewhere, so I can't do my normal research.
Mark is one of the twins?
No, Mark is her husband.
Oh, was he in
Scream 3? Yeah, he was the guy who was trying. That was the detective that was trying to help Sidney.
Oh, and he's played by Mr. Handsome or whatever.
Yeah, from Grey's Anatomy. Yeah.
Oh,
I think
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I do. Again, love these movies as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's been
I
a
will
while
say
since I've seen 3 because 3 is not great.
3's not great. No, they're not great. There's not a lot of things you want to talk about. You want to talk about messing up Scream tropes? Have 2 killers. That's bare minimum. At least 2.
Yeah. But I won't keep talking about some of the aspects that were good, like the horror.
Yeah, can I tell you one kill that I really loved?
Go for it.
Cool. I love they killed a ghost face, a legitimate ghost face, within the first half of the movie. And I do kind of love that it was such a fucking, like a boom, 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 boom.
I was indifferent on that.
But I will be more, right?
But I will say, Mark is he's tank.
Yeah, he should be dead. There's no way.
No, he should be dead from that. But dude is the Terminator.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Like every time, like Ghostface has a knife pointed at him. Every single time, he just grabs him, throws him in the air, and tackles his ass.
He didn't have a knife every time he did that, but yeah.
Like either way, hands on sight Mark is what we're gonna name him.
Hands on side Mark, and he's alive, so like he can be in the next one.
He reacted instantly in every scenario. Like he had to drop his gun because they have one of the Ghostface has Tatum by the neck with a knife. Drops his gun, and what is it they do? They give some kind of signal, and just immediately he is on Ghostface, beating the shit out of him.
Towards the beginning of the movie? Yeah. Oh, yeah, because he goes like, drop! And he dropped down. Fucking the Terminator 2. The T900? Yeah, T9.
But that was really surprising. That's why they had to catch him off guard. If he saw Ghostface coming every time, there'd have been no movie.
There'd have been no movie. Yeah, I know, I agree. Dude, great moment for them to have searched the house and to forget the attic. Like, that slow pan of like them separating into rooms, it doesn't break the shot, it doesn't cut, it just goes. Yeah. Oh, that was good.
Something else I loved, like that's probably the best section of the entire movie, you ask me.
Yeah.
Because something else I loved is the
crawlspace
inside the wall.
The crawl space, yeah. They trapped themselves without realizing it.
Something that's always been great about Scream is survivors do things that make sense.
Yeah.
Like
because they've seen horror movies.
They always fight back.
Yeah.
Look at any other slasher film. They run, they make stupid decisions, they die. Actually, in this one, I'm not done. They fight back, right? When he stabbed into the wall and she takes the bat and starts banging the knife to bend it. Yeah. I literally turned to our buddy who was sitting next to me and went, smart.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah, I was watching that. I was like, good. What gets me, right, number one, has a panic room. Awesome. Yeah. Of course she
makes sense.
Of course she should. But here's the thing. They did a great job creating a dissonance between Sidney and Tatum, because the whole point of their relationship in this movie is, Mom, you didn't teach me anything or prepare me for anything. You just protected me.
I like that.
Yeah. Well, hold on. But they showcase that because Sidney, aside from when her daughter is in the cafe and she can only get signal to talk to her in that one spot, the second she moves, I understand why she was locked in place.
Convenient for the plot. Yeah.
Right, convenient for the plot to get that cool, honestly cool shot of her shooting.
It's a good scene, but modern day, she'd have had some more service.
Yeah, let me get to my point though. The really fun thing is that Sidney, car's locked.
Takes off.
T900. Her daughter, boom. She's doing the classic like Scream Queen. Like she's standing in the middle of the street. I just knocked him over. Where do I go? Let me try the buildings. I don't know. You have a whole fucking city. Run anywhere. Keep going.
Well, that's why I say it was a good horror movie, because the scenes involving Ghostface chasing people down, fantastic.
Great chases, yeah.
Because when she's in the coffee shop And
that moment
she gets up and you hear ting 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 ting.
Yeah.
I'm like,
well, no, it's even scary. But then he goes, boop 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 boop, and dude, the second that first boop goes off, it's like he knows the code.
Yep.
Oh shit. And again, I know you say that it wasn't enough, but I still do like that you can 100% know by that him getting shot through the wall and then later on pointing out he was the one who got shot.
no, I understand. Yeah. I just said there needs to be more like that.
Yeah, I know, because what it does point out brutally is that it was 100% his mom that killed him. Like, that for me makes that kill top 10. That's my kill of the movie. Like,
I can sum up exactly why I find issue with the amount, the lack of it minus that one section. One of my favorite things to do with horror movies or with Scream movies is to go back later and watch somebody's theory video on where the killers were. It's not going to happen for this one.
It can. It can't happen for like
those two are off screen 90% of the time, anyways.
Yeah.
So it could be either one at any point.
Yeah, but it was. I think it's because they were trying to set it up differently. For instance, they wanted to give that false sense of security to maybe the fact that maybe there was only one ghost face after they killed the first.
Well, let's not cycle back.
No, it's not. It's not cycling back. You know what I mean? But like, because when they killed that first, to the audience they might be like, "There's always two." So maybe they killed one early in the movie, and this one's going to be like on a revenge trail or something. You know, they're trying to create a little bit of mystery there, because it was Schumacher and Carl in our minds, right? I don't know.
Any other kills? There were kills or
any other kills
or chases that were.
I mean, the chase number one fucking. I'm giving my golden chainsaw to the fucking beer tap. That's
no.
What do you mean no? What was the best kill in your eyes? What kill is better than that one?
Let's see who all actually died.
It was the two in the house.
So I'm giving it to this one purely because it once again reminded me of Nightmare on Elm Street, which is she's becoming famous. Mackenzie, what's her name?
Just
McKenna something.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
She's in a lot of horror movies now.
Yeah.
Where she's swinging.
Yeah.
Right, and you could see the bed and a wall behind her because they're on stage doing some kind of play.
Yeah.
And I was immediately like, this reminds me of Nightmare on Elm Street. She's like on the ceiling.
I gotta say, it was a good image, like her sitting in front of the light and getting the silhouette. My dull machete goes to the freaking guy in the
killed off screen.
The controller guy that got killed off screen. Because I think he was the only one that was killed off screen.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, only one killed off screen. Because they killed both the people in the beginning, which I'm glad the cold opens have become, or like the fake outs, have become in universe, right? It was really funny when it was in a movie and then they broke into another kill. I think they did it a couple times, right? But I really liked this one in particular because like burning down Schumacher's house, great way to kind of set up the idea. Maybe he is too. Maybe he doesn't want to have his house being tourist trapped. I don't know.
But did you get the same feeling watching it?
Which one? No, I did not get a Nightmare on Elm Street vibe from it.
But do you understand why I'm saying that? Because the first Nightmare on Elm Street, what was her name? Didn't they say it in the movie?
Nancy?
No.
Who are you talking about?
The first girl that dies.
I don't remember her name. Oh, they do say it, yeah.
They say it in the movie during the experience or whatever. When she gets killed, she gets raised to the ceiling and she's like banged around against the ceiling or whatever and then torn open.
Yeah.
And if you look at the bed and the wall, I was looking at it waiting for someone to pop through it.
Yeah.
And then come back. I'm like, I feel like they...
That's a different scene, though.
That one's with Nancy.
That's with Nancy.
You're right. Either way.
What's my number one favorite horror movie?
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay.
Yeah. For some reason, I was getting heavy Nightmare on Elm Street vibes with a lot of the iconography they were showing.
Yeah. Speaking of the first killer... I don't remember. First off, don't remember that kind of stuff. Like I don't remember like victim names. I see characters and I go, if they're not living, I don't want to remember the name.
I think it was Jess.
Yeah. Anyways, enjoy your Schumacher experience, Schumacher house experience. That was so good. Go ahead. Sorry.
The automated thing at the beginning, even like the trailer made it look scary, even scarier.
Oh yeah.
Like in the I see. What am I trying to say? The scene that was in the trailer. When I saw it in the movie, I jumped. I already saw it in the trailer.
We're going like this.
Yeah.
What I think is crazy is that we saw remember if you watched the last podcast when we talked about it.
Yeah, the ghost face
in the background. That's not even the ghost face. That's her boyfriend in the costume.
Yeah.
Yeah, brutal. In that moment of like, it moved. Yeah, it's supposed to move. No, not like that. I was like, I knew it was going to get replaced. There's no way it didn't.
And that dude.
So many fake outs.
That dude was cracking me up. Because he comes in the ghost face costume. She fucking decks him.
What a moron! I thought you said you were into it because it was a bad idea.
You said you were going to try. It was a bad idea.
What a moron!
You go from, okay, I'll try, to, I'm going to pretend to be the murderer.
Okay, so here's something here's why what he did was a bad idea. Just to get that bit we did to start out the thing, he was freaking out on me, acting like I was going to be a real Ghostface killer. Before the first time we went to record it,
he was standing instead of sitting like he was.
I said he was. It was a big coincidence. I hit the record button. I said, "All right, we're going," and I started walking around silently. And he got a real phone call on his phone the second before, or he got a message, and he's like, "Hold on 1 second." And then I got over here standing. I said I was recording, and I was waiting for him. And he goes, "Have we started? Have we started? Dude, sit down. Are you supposed to sit down? Have we started?" And I was like, he's doing a bit. He's like doing a bit for the thing. And he's like, I'm getting legitimately mad. And then I went, what? And he's like, I didn't know you started. I was like, I thought you were doing a bit.
And let me give the reason why. Imagine Scream 8 is about podcasters. That is the opening bit.
Yeah.
What do you call it? The cold open to that Scream 8 movie about podcasts.
The fake out, yeah.
Yeah, where his buddy's like, I was like, yeah, I got a really good bit where I'm going to put on the Ghostface costume from Stab.
Yeah, but see, it wouldn't be me, though. I would walk off thing to go get the costumes. Ghostface would kill me, and then Ghostface would walk in.
Not necessarily. There was one where when they started, they were watching a Stab movie, and the friend next to her stabbed her.
That's true.
So, literally puts it on for the bit, and then sits down and kills my ass.
Yeah, that would have been hilarious. But yeah, I genuinely, there's only one time in real life where I've heard someone get as kind of verbally shaken.
I was getting ready to start swinging. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, not today.
There was a time
we are not making this.
There was a time with that friend we went to see the movie with. That there was a time that I scared him so badly. Like it was when he was renovating his house before he moved in. He had been sitting there, and I walked in. He was airing up his air mattress. He didn't have his real bed in there yet, and he didn't know I was I'd walked in. I walked in and went boo, and he went. That's exactly how it went. It plays in my brain so often. Anyways, that's why I like Scream movies. Ghostface is the best.
The only thing going through my head was, not today. We are not making this Scream movie. Like, I was getting ready to reach for something and start swinging.
I want to say, though, quintessentially, there's a reason that we both put Ghostface on our Mount Rushmore. Even in a bad Scream movie, is still a good movie. You know what I mean?
Like I said, it was a bad Scream movie.
The only exception being 3, honestly. Yeah. 3 was kind of a slog.
Yeah, bad.
And they killed Cotton.
Bad movie, good Scream movie. Or, wrong. Bad Scream movie, good movie.
I still think it was a good Scream movie. Because it still had a lot of it just didn't have the, meta-analysis. But, it still was kind of meta.
We're going to go in circles on this one.
Yeah, we were going to go in circles. But, yeah. So, final score for me, 8.
Overall?
Overall, yeah.
Yeah. 6. What did I say? I said 6.
I was originally a 6. But
no, I said 7.
I was originally a 6 when I first... a 5.
So you raised it above me.
I did.
In us talking.
Yeah, I talked myself up.
That grin I just saw was... I know what you were thinking. You were like, do I glaze movies?
No, I don't glaze movies. I just like movies. I like talking about them. The more I talk about them, I go, man, you know what? There's more to like there than I thought.
All right. So are we ready to move on?
Yeah, because I know you want to move on to the thing you were so excited about. Let's do it.
Oh, am I supposed to intro it?
Yeah, you own it.
Well, you know what we're doing. I have to set it up real quick.
So today for our game, we're doing it a little bit differently. We are doing a Resident Evil ranking list of the games. And I'll cut out that ad, don't worry.
Wait.
Holy smokes, there's a lot.
There is a lot. We have not played them all. I've played quite a few. I think you've played one or two less.
You played them all?
No.
Oh.
What
are you doing?
I wanted to make sure I actually hit record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Figure out what you were doing, and then. Oh, you did it on a website.
No, you can just find these. They have them for everything.
Oh, okay. So there's no E or F tier. Should be using ad blocker.
I don't have an ad blocker. Yeah, there is no E or F tier. S through D, that's fine. There is no F tier on.
Is there a scroll?
Why? What are you trying to do?
It's fine. All right. So
they'll come up as we try.
All right. So we're gonna go. Some of these we haven't played. They automatically will get a D tier unless we know about them enough to rank them. If we can't rank them, unfortunately, they're just gonna get D tier because we don't know about them.
So if your favorite game gets a D tier, we're gonna make it known that we didn't play it. So don't take our opinion on that.
All right. Resident Evil 1. Haven't played it.
You haven't played Resident Evil 1?
No.
I played like 30 minutes of it. We're talking about Resident Evil 1, the original.
Yeah.
I played like 30 minutes of it.
I assume that's what that is.
Yeah, I was already an adult when I played it, so it's super clunky nowadays. I'm sure back in the day it was fantastic.
So D tier.
D tier.
If we haven't played them enough to know, we don't have to give a big explanation. All right. What Resident Evil is this?
This is the Resident Evil 1 remake.
Oh, I believe I played this.
Tell me about it.
C tier. Yeah, it's a remake, right? You play as Jill?
Or Chris.
Or Chris. It's fun. I mean, it's a good experience. Not really my cup of tea. Because it is still a little bit clunky, even for a remake. More modern. Personally, I'd put it like a C tier.
We'll get to some ones we can actually talk about here soon.
All right, Resident Evil 2. Oh, look at that.
Original Resident Evil 2.
Original Resident Evil 2. Pretty good game.
Yep.
Pretty good game.
Yep.
Kind of clunky because it's a product of its time.
And we are rating them now.
Yep. So B.
I completely agree. The only reason I'm saying it's a B tier is because there is a direct comparison we can make to it
right now.
That is coming up right now, which is the Resident Evil 2 remake.
All right. Resident Evil 2 remake, A tier.
A tier. This is where we can debate.
You only get one S tier. You're only allowed to put one in S tier. Yep.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
No.
We need S plus tier.
No. You can put 2 in S tier. How far does this go? Oh, it has the brand newest one on there. Cool. It's an S tier game. It's the best Resident Evil game ever made.
We disagree.
What would be better?
We'll get to it. I'll tell you later.
What would be better?
I'll tell you later.
We need to debate on whether it goes in S tier or not. You can't just decide it doesn't go in S tier. Because I'll decide yours doesn't go in S tier.
No. I'm not. We're debating on where it goes. I'm not going to compare it to my favorite.
Then we're not ranking it yet. We'll move on.
No, we're not comparing it to my favorite. That's not how these things work. You're to tell me why it goes in S tier. Give me reasons about the game.
Because it is the best one made.
What about it?
Everything. The horror's great. I was literally replaying it, walking through a hallway, terrified, and it's a third-person game. The puzzles are great. You can play through the game 4 times.
Let me tell you one thing that I think should change your opinion.
Which is?
The lab section.
No.
It's garbage. Everybody agrees it's garbage.
No. Doesn't change my opinion at all.
The plant creatures?
Yeah, just take a flamethrower or a shotgun and you're fine. They have bulbs on them to knock them down.
Alright, if you want to put it in S tier, put it in S tier.
You can play through it 4 times, getting 2 entirely different stories. Another ad just immediately popped up. Listen, we'll just leave it here for now.
No, just put it up there. Rank it. We don't have time for this. There's a lot of these.
Resident Evil 3.
Oh, the original Resident Evil 3? D tier.
D tier? Resident Evil 3
remake. Oh, the remake? Oh, D tier.
It's so bad.
Get that out of there. That doesn't belong there.
Going from Resident Evil 2 remake to Resident Evil 3 remake, I don't know. Like, I played probably 2 hours of it total. I'm like, this feels different.
It's slow, clunky. The characters aren't as fun. Not that. Who is that? That's
Jill.
That is Jill, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Jill.
Her haircut's different. But this other guy, what's his name? Carlos. No. Carlos. Excuse me. I knew it was Car something. I couldn't care less. He's like discount Chris.
100% discount Chris.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Resident Evil Code Veronica. I think we played this. Is this the Wii one?
No.
Oh. What was the Wii one? The Wii one. What was the Wii one?
It's on here.
All right, Code Veronica. Then if we haven't played it, D tier. Because I only played ones that are really fun.
Did you play Resident Evil 0?
Resident Evil 0.
Plays Rebecca Chambers.
No.
It's gonna be a lot in D tier.
Yeah. Did you play it?
No.
Why did we rank these if we haven't played most of them?
I don't know. It's something to do.
Was there more than we thought there'd be? All right, S tier.
Yeah. So when I decided on this, I'm like,
Both of them.
Oh, that's why.
Resident Evil 4. Both of them are S tier, and you have to admit.
Okay. So here's what we can do.
Because this is the original.
This is the original.
Still S tier.
Here's the thing. I think Resident Evil 2 Remake is better than the original. I still think Resident Evil 2 is the greatest Resident Evil game of all time, but
RE4 remake
is so fun. Like I missed the intricate puzzle solving. There wasn't as much of it. There wasn't as much like I have to backtrack and figure out building wide puzzles, right? But the gameplay of it is just so fun that that's how we do the S+. It goes in front of it. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah. That's the S+. RE4 remake is not only do you not have to play it 4 times to get the full experience.
You don't have to play the second one 4 times. It's there if you want to.
Yeah, I know, but to get the full experience, you have to play it 4 times to really get the different side of the story and how everything can go. Because if you don't play it the 4th time, you don't get the because you don't have the Sherry section or the Ada Wong section. If you don't play it the second time through, right?
No, Ada shows up in both.
No, but Ada's section is only when you start as Leon. Sherry's section is only when you start as
No.
What's the Redfield's first name? Claire, thank you.
They both show up in both.
Do they?
Yeah, there's just...
That's not true at all, because I did not play Sherry's section. And I started as Leon.
Oh, you're saying the section where you play as those characters? Yes.
So to get the whole thing, you have to play it at least twice.
No, because it's just 2 slightly different stories. One you go to the orphanage, the other you don't go to the orphanage.
Yeah, but it's still part of the story. Anyways,
so you haven't played both?
No. I watched it play because I didn't want to play through it again. Mr. X is annoying.
I will say, in the newest one, you're going to miss some...
I know all the story. I know who Sherry is. I know that she's in the new one as the computer person.
But have you seen the orphanages?
Yes, I've watched it played. I know what's going on. I just didn't have time to do it myself.
All right, we're going to take nostalgia out of the next one.
A tier. Resident Evil 5 is an A tier. It is fantastic because it is a fully co-op
that's why I experience. Take nostalgia out, because we loved co-op games growing up. We only had one system. How many times did we replay that game? A lot. So many.
It honestly, B tier. I'm gonna tell you why. Mercenaries sucked. It was supposed to be fun. We tried Mercenaries so much.
That's bonus content. You can't base it off the bonus content. The game stands
part of the
on its
experience.
Own. Yeah, but the game itself was fantastic. Give me another reason than Mercenaries to drop it to B. Listen, if it didn't have Mercenaries, then S tier.
Kind of problematic.
Oh, stop.
I mean, it is.
What do you mean?
Nothing. We'll move on. RE, what is this? RE...
There's white dudes in the game.
What is this? RE Revelations?
Yes.
Which one is this one?
Don't know.
D tier.
D tier.
We only play the good ones, folks. We only play the good ones.
RE6. Where's
C tier.
Where is...
I don't give a shit about Jason or whatever the...
We need a dog water tier is what I'm saying.
Oh, even worse?
Yeah.
For RE6? This is...
Can I just delete this one? Not even on the list.
Well, that's a lot of porn. Yeah, because first off, what's Wesker's son's name? Alex Wesker?
Yeah.
Yeah. Garbage. Chris's campaign is garbage. The only one that's fun is Leon's. 100%.
None of them are fun.
Leon's is pretty fun. Because Leon's is like classic Leon gameplay.
It's classic Leon gameplay when you have dual pistols and you're going bah, 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 bah.
As Alex?
No, as Leon.
He's not
punching people with guns.
It wasn't that. No.
I'll show you later. But we're just going to make sure this stays at the very bottom of D tier. All of these games we haven't played go above it.
Yeah. RE Revelations 2 above Resident Evil 6.
Yeah. All right, RE Biohazard.
RE7.
It's called RE7 Biohazard.
Yeah.
I would definitely put this in A tier. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah. Go tell and there is an experience with that game where after you play it for the first time and you quit out and you go play it again and that song comes on with the imagery, we were not the oldest when we played through that. Mm-hmm. That scared the shit out of us. I remember
I played that one on my own.
No. We were together playing that one.
No, what year did it come out?
I don't remember, but we were definitely playing that at the same time. I swear to God, and it was.
When did Resident Evil
7
come out? 2017. We were out of high school. I was moved out on my own.
Well, creepy. I'll give it A tier.
Does it go above or below Resident Evil 5? I think it goes above.
No, I disagree. It's kind of clunky at times.
What do you mean? It brought the franchise back into actual horror. And it's meant to be a little slow.
No, it's not.
Because you're Ethan Winters.
It's not the slowness that I'm saying it's clunky. It just feels... I don't know. Compromise. We'll put it below RE5 because otherwise
RE5 is problematic though.
Or I'm gonna put it in B tier if
I want it to be above RE5, so I'm just gonna say it's problematic, and we're just gonna leave it there. Resident Evil Village.
S tier.
You put Village above RE7?
Yeah, because the storyline's great. The monsters and the things in there are great. The
Lady Dimitrescu.
Lady Dimitrescu is great. Even fucking Moreau is awesome.
No, I didn't really like Moreau.
You're wrong. But S tier, 100%. It can go towards the bottom of S tier, but it is S tier.
All right.
Can't rank it. Haven't finished it.
Yeah, we can't rank that one yet.
Oh, Resident Evil Survivors D tier.
Pretty sure that one's a light gun.
We're gonna speed round this. Resident Evil Survivors 2 D tier. No clue what that is. D tier.
Resident Evil Gaiden D tier. Wait a minute.
Resident Evil Outbreak D tier. Are these movies or something? What are these?
They're games.
Resident Evil Outbreak Files? I didn't know these were all games. But you need to order these and you need to play them all on stream or something.
Resident Evil, The Umbrella Chronicles, and The Dark Chronicles.
D tier.
Oh, wrong. Wow. B tier.
What is it?
These are the light gun shooters.
Oh, these are the Wii ones?
For the Wii.
These are the Wii ones? Alright, yep, no, my good. Yep, B tier.
They're not fantastic, but they're so fun.
A tier.
No, they're...
How long did we sit there playing that one afternoon? Hours.
Yeah, but they're... You want to talk about clunky.
How did you know those are the light gun shooters?
Because I remember.
I was trying to look for a Wii or something on the label.
Yeah. Those are the light gun shooters.
And
I remember specifically the Resident Evil...
Go back up.
The Dark... Oh, shit. The Dark Chronicles, or... Dark Side Chronicles. That's the one where... So the first one is
You've made editing a pain for me just now.
What?
You scrolling around means I'm going to have to constantly cut the feed of this screen recording and scroll it up and down.
Sorry. I'm trying to do it again. So if you remember the Umbrella Chronicles, it had like 3 stories.
Yeah.
And then the Dark Chronicles was the one we played the most, which is the one that had you start as Leon and Krauser.
I remember.
They're in... Where are they? They're in like...
Nepal.
That sounds right, actually. And then you cut back to like different stories in between, and then go back to like there's the girl with the fire hand. All
right. So Resident Evil Merciless or Mercenaries 3D D tier. No clue.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. Now is this Operation Raccoon City?
Yes. This is the one where
B tier.
Huh?
B tier.
No. You remember your nostalgia is telling you wrong.
No, my nostalgia it's all I have right now. So we'll go B tier. What are you gonna put in? D tier?
I will say B tier with you only for one reason, and that's because we made the right choice at the end to help Leon, which makes 0 sense because we spent the entire game hunting him down.
Yeah.
And then we were immediately like, fuck no.
Well, we're gonna
help him.
We're gonna help Leon. B tier.
All right. If people watch this, they're They're not gonna like that.
Well,
one.
see, let's do C tier then.
Okay, high C tier. High C tier.
It's fun still.
Umbrella Corps. That's one of the multiplayer ones.
Resistance
Is multiplayer.
Now, Reverse is the changed up version of 7, right?
Yes, someone can play as like a tyrant or somewhat. I'm pretty sure, but we've never played it.
So D tier.
D tier.
All right.
And let's fix this real quick.
All right.
Off first impressions. It's a good segue. Off first impressions of RE9. Where do you think you're going to be placing it?
A tier.
A tier?
Do you know? Can I tell you why?
What?
And you can't tell me.
Is this a spoiler? Because we didn't warn them if it's a spoiler.
No. I mean, you can't tell me if ands or buts because you'd spoil it for me because you're further than I am.
Yeah.
No Chris Redfield.
No Chris Redfield.
So A tier. What was the one thing I said I needed in this game?
Chris Redfield.
I can't go against it. What is the one thing you said you needed in this game?
No, I said I want Chris Redfield. I need Leon to survive.
Oh, yeah.
You want to know where I would put it?
Where? You're going to put it at S tier.
Not just S tier. You...
above RE4 so far, I disagree.
No, you are not into... You have not even started the actual game.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't know. RE4 is an experience... Like, I'm...
Why?
It's fun. It's great.
What is RE... In Leon sections, what does RE4 have that...
Well, hold on.
RE9 doesn't?
We're going to... This is our definitive ranking. We're going to stop the cap on that because we are about to actually just get into the conversation on RE9 so far.
Yes.
Okay. Here's my big bid on it. So far, RE9 is getting probably... I'm going to give it an 8.5 for me right now. Really scary. You apparently had more frustration and more hardship than I did.
Yes.
I breezed through Grace's section without any issue. Actually, I breezed through Grace's section so hard, you told me that I can, because I knew about the whole switching back and forth between protagonists. You said, hey, by the way, when you get switched back to Leon, you can clear out zombies to make it easier for Grace, right? Yeah. Here's the thing, though. All the zombies were already dead by the time I was Leon. I just found enough ammo. I was able to make enough of the hemostatic things. I killed everything.
You killed the butcher, too?
And I killed the butcher with one of those things. You just get behind him and just pop him. With all it takes is one.
Okay, well, then you're playing the game wrong.
What do you mean I'm playing the game wrong? I played it great. I'm having fun. You were like, I was like, yeah, I have 3 stabilizers. You're like, how do you have 3 stabilizers? I looked around. I did the thing.
Right. Okay, so you're only giving me positives.
So far, yeah. No, okay.
So what would make it a negative compared to Resident Evil 4?
The
depth of Leon's sections?
So far, but no, that's not because Leon is my favorite. We've been over that. No. It's Grace's sections feeling too much like 7. Because like I said, I want to put 7 at A tier as well.
So you just don't like horror?
No, I do like horror. It's, I don't know.
Village wasn't scary. 7 was scary.
No, Village still had scary moments.
Other than House Beneviento.
That was good.
Yeah, that was the only scary part of the game.
No. In first person, fighting the soldats in Heisenberg's factory.
They weren't scary.
You're wrong.
Those guys weren't scary. I had guns by that point.
You're wrong.
I had guns with upgrades by that point. I'm like...
If you were playing it on Village of Shadows, the guns don't do much. You weren't playing on Village of Shadows, were you, Squidward?
No. You neither were you. You don't unlock it till you've already beat it.
I just replayed it on Village of Shadows, and then I started replaying again in third person.
You were scared playing through it a second time?
Yeah, because in these tight, dark tunnels, all you see is this pulsating red light, and they're coming at you.
But it's giving us the best of both worlds. We're getting the action of RE4, and we're getting the horror of RE7 and Village.
Yeah.
It's the best of both worlds. Like, when I say you're not even into the game yet, you're not into the game.
Well, I can't speak on that, so...
Well, correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Because I want to state it for the people at home.
But you said you are currently in Grace's underground section.
Yeah.
You are going to have another section is Leon, another section is Grace. And then you're going to put it above the next section after that.
You have something on your chin.
The section
still there.
I don't...
It's like a black dot. It's gonna be visible on camera.
What do you mean? Fuck? I can't see it. Is it a scab?
Yeah, you got it.
That you look to that next section.
Yeah.
You're gonna put it above RE4.
I don't know.
Tell me what it would need to be above RE4.
Me playing as Leon the whole time, and the grace sections to either not exist or to feel better. It's a little too slow.
You're gonna put it above RE4.
It's a little too slow. It's just like walking around as Grace. I get that they want her to feel powerless, first off, and I don't. I don't feel powerless. Yeah, you see what I'm talking about now, don't you? It's right there on your chinny chin chin. Mm-hmm. Did you get it?
Yeah. You don't want to feel powerless?
No, that's not what I said. They do feeling powerless poorly in this one.
No, they do it great.
It's a difference of opinion. Because they want you, like, the constantly happening, the breathing and stuff, tells me she's scared. Doesn't tell me I'm scared. Actually, it takes me out of it a little bit because it's like I'm playing with my headphones on for the soundscape, and all I'm constantly hearing is, and then I hear lights off, and I killed him on principle. I was tired of hearing that shit.
That's the point. She's not. Characters in games don't always have to be 100% vehicles for the player.
No, I agree. I'm saying that it's annoying and taking me out of it. That's not what I'm saying, that it's a vehicle for me. I'm saying that the constant, like, she's scared takes me out of the moments where I'm supposed to be scared because she starts breathing in those moments or she starts acting more scared right before the scary thing happens.
Yeah, but that's how they ramp up tension in movies. They're in the closet going...
Yeah, but it removes the tension.
Ooh. No, it doesn't.
For me, it does. I'm saying it removes the tension. Every time it starts happening, I'm just like, well, something's about to happen.
I think history will find you failing with trying to put it into, would you say B tier?
A tier.
Oh, into A tier?
Yeah. Up at the top of A tier.
I think history will look unfavorably upon
I'll give you an exact example. So I went down to the garage. I picked up that organ, and when that dozer came through the wall, and it was a sudden jump scare, I went, pop, pop.
I thought that was scary.
What?
That's it. Are you playing with headphones on?
Yeah. Full soundscape with my good headphones that I can hear like.
I think you just went into it pessimistically.
I literally did.
It is 100% scary.
He glazes everything.
No, not even close.
No, you say about me. You mad that I'm just not glazing it to a 9.10 without having beat the game? Right now, it's an 8. Let's go stay in an 8. Whose fault is it I'm not there? Okay, then. Actually, the other thing that I wanted is in the game. Moving on. The thing I wanted is in the game, which is a little collectible to shoot.
Oh, yeah.
The little Mr. Raccoons are in there. Yeah. Like it a lot.
We can talk about stuff up until...
Yeah, no, I agree.
So
yeah, antique coins were really abundant, too. Did you do the gambling game?
Craps, you mean?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It's nuts. I won it. Got a coin. It was the last coin I needed. So I cleaned it out.
Yeah, they're supposed to be abundant because you're supposed to be able to get those upgrades.
Wait. So you didn't even get into the pantry before you got to Leon?
No.
I found all the Magnum ammunition. I put the Magnum away in the trunk because I was like, I'm not going to use this. I put the Magnum away, and then I left. Anytime they would show up, I left it where it was so that when I came through as Leon later, I could pick it up.
The ammo?
Yeah, the ammo.
Wait, you were picking up the Magnum ammo with Leon?
Yeah.
Why?
Doesn't he get it back? Does he not get the gun back ever? It's fine. I'm not going to use it.
I'm trying my hardest not to do anything spoilerific.
He's got to get it back. It's called Requiem. The gun is called the Requiem. And what you've already told me...
Yeah, but
because he technically isn't spoiled. He's already told me that at a certain point, the game he's almost certain is going to become Leon only. Like, Grace is going to be done. Actually, he said it in this exact thing where he said you have one more Grace section, as if that was the only one that's going to happen. I think there's probably going to be some that's going to bring her back towards the end.
I haven't beaten it either.
But regardless, if he doesn't get the gun back, that's silly. That's silly. It's fine. I have 2 shots for the Magnum with for Leon that I'm not using right now. I'd have dropped it on the floor so we could pick that shit up. What was that one scary movie that where they played the game? Stay Alive?
Yeah. When he drops the crowbar.
Yeah, we dropped the crowbar. We should talk about Stay Alive sometime. That's a fantastic scary movie.
What'd you think of the puzzles?
Fun. Ish.
Explain.
There hasn't been a lot of puzzles yet. I mean, finding the crests for the door?
Yeah.
Well,
and then there's...
Well, the girl has one of them, so that's unfortunate.
There's the body puzzle you had to get the 2 organs for.
Yeah, that wasn't really a puzzle. It was just finding it and putting them in.
That is all puzzles in Resident Evil. You're either finding a key tool...
Yeah.
Or a key item... and taking it to the location you already saw where it goes.
That's fair, yeah.
Or you're inputting a sequence.
It's a fetch quest, though, not a puzzle. What?
The ones with the blocks are
it makes
puzzles
sense
because you have to figure out how to find the code.
It makes sense now that Grace is the only one that can use the Magnum because she can make ammo for it. And Leon doesn't have recipes for making stuff. At least currently. Maybe he gets them later. It's fine. If he doesn't get it back, it's just kind of stupid.
I'm trying not to spoil things.
Because you get your own gun as Grace, and this gun is fine. Like I would have preferred just to not have the Requiem. Actually, I used the 1 bullet on the chef. It didn't work. I put it away. Haven't touched it.
I did the same thing.
Haven't needed it.
First time I saw the chef, I'm like, here we go. Bang. Whip.
Yeah.
I'm going to run now.
Dude, I was a little gremlin getting his ass because his movement pattern, this is going to sound like a very tiny detail. His movement pattern, once he leaves the kitchen on your way back through, is he goes from the front door of the parlor to the dining room. And I was following him. I didn't realize he stopped at the door to the parlor. And I was following him to get to the parlor. I'm glad I had one of the hemostat things on me. I followed him behind him, and I was like, okay, he's going to keep going. I'm going to slip into the parlor. And he stopped, started to turn around. I little grandma went, and got him real quick. Because I panicked because he was turning his... Dude, he kills you quick.
Speaking of the parlor, that's the bar, right? The bar and lounge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not the bar and lounge. The parlor is where the craps table is, and the antique coin...
No. Well, the bar and lounge, though.
It's creepy.
Like, good edition. Yeah. Like, if they're going to have zombies that speak, that's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
Did you clear the bar and lounge out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you found the second pistol?
In the safe?
No, it's not in the safe.
No, I don't know.
It's on the counter.
I didn't see it.
Her pistol from the opening sequence?
Walked past it.
Yep.
Just time I walked
You'll
past
have a second opportunity to go get it.
Actually, I never went there as Grace because the one zombie that I... Careful, shaking the light there.
I just realized...
The one zombie that I didn't kill as Grace was one of the 2 in the lounge because I was running out of ammo. And
yeah, well, there's a second pistol there.
Nice.
On the counter.
I don't need it. Everybody's already dead unless they start coming back in droves. But I went around...
I just realized you screwed yourself a little bit.
Without the Magnum ammo?
Yes.
I have plenty to make more ammo.
No.
How many stabilizers did you have?
Huh?
How many stabilizers did you have?
2.
Cool. I have all 4. So, I think I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a section of the game that's going to require the Requiem.
That's fine. Will it tell me to take it out of my inventory?
It forces it into your inventory.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, I'll be fine.
But it doesn't force... I mean, it forces...
I can make ammunition.
It takes a lot.
No, it doesn't. A blood? Yeah.
No. The section... The next 2 sections of Grace take a lot of Requiem ammo. Wait, you don't have it in the basement?
No.
So it doesn't force you... You're going to want to grab it?
No, I guarantee you I don't.
Oh! Have you walked around the basement yet?
Oh, but yeah. Actually, if you're a kind and generous benefactor, when we're done with the podcast, you'll let me go play a little bit.
No, we got a week. And I got drill. Or...
We ain't got a week.
It's the next time we film.
No, we don't. You have drill. We have filming before a week.
We can play it all drill.
Do you want to talk about our rescore next time?
I'm playing it today.
I guess we should cut the conversation then.
What's that?
Because we got nothing else to talk about now.
There's plenty of things to talk about.
Monsters are kind of lame too.
Which ones?
All of them.
The zombies?
No, the girl and the fatty. Their designs suck, and I'll tell you why. They saw that the big baby in the House Beneviento scared the shit out of people, and they said, we're just going to do that. We'll do that. We'll do that again. And they did it twice.
I disagree.
I
think they're scary.
I don't think so.
Especially when you're walking down a hallway and then all of a sudden, big baby fucking just starts reaching in trying to grab your ass, and he don't fit.
That only happened at that initial hallway when I was running away, and then he was not a problem ever again.
He's not still walking around?
No.
Then you're bugged. He's supposed to be still walking around.
When I went through as Leon?
No. As Grace.
I'm in the basement.
But I'm saying before that, he was walking around the whole time.
He was. He's really easy to dodge. There's like 3 ways you can get into that area. He's this way, I'm going to go around the other way.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he's really easy to get around. And so it wasn't that scary. I never had a problem with him. I actually went... after killing the one because he had a twin brother up in the attic. Mm-hmm. After killing the one in the attic, I was like, oh, I can kill these things? I'm going to kill a giant baby. Gucci, Gucci, Gucci. I was running over there with Leon. The baby was gone. Giant baby's gone.
I too looked for the child with Leon.
Yeah, I was like, it's going to kill... I was like, this is going to be easy. It's going to be a kegel. I stand in the doorway. Pa, pa, pa. Maybe we open up a... Now, what I do hate... And I didn't think it's good. The blisters. Blister heads.
Blister heads.
The mutated version.
Oh, yeah.
Those are good. Those are scary. They move erratically. They're hard to kill. Like, I made 3 injectors that are all specifically for when these things mutate. I know you can pre-pop them before they mutate. There's no way to know which ones are going to mutate, so I'm not wasting them like that. It's going to be... Gah! That's how I ended. Which, by the way... I think those on Grace's playthrough also make it less scary. Because they're really easy to make.
Oh.
The hemostatic injectors or whatever. Because I've had like 5 in my inventory at one time. I just walked around popping people.
I haven't made a single one.
Well, that might be why you've been having trouble.
I didn't make a single one. I ain't got to go around like some...
And would you say it was a more fun experience?
Yes, I was scared from not having ammo or anything to kill zombies with.
Well, I'm playing the game as intended, because it tells you can make these things.
Just because intended doesn't mean that you have to use those.
I'm not saying you had to.
You know what's scarier? I walked up the hallway where the big baby comes out for the first time. I walked up the stairs, and there's 2 zombies sitting at the top. I'm like, I'm out of ammo. I gotta get past them. So I took off running. It grabbed me. I pushed him away.
Yeah.
And I'm like, excuse me. Bank the corner. Start running straight, big baby. I'm like,
that's
fuck. Crazy. Turn to 180.
Wild.
And there's still 2 zombies standing there. I'm like, shit. Excuse me.
That's wild. Because what I did is I went pop, pop.
You're just not playing the immersive.
What do you mean I'm not?
You're playing her.
I'm playing smart. I'm playing like an FBI agent.
You're playing her like she's Agent 47.
That's all?
She's not Agent 47.
You want me to walk around and be like, you want me to grab, be like, ooh, there's handgun ammo. Not picking that up. I want the more immersive experience. What are you looking at?
I wish you didn't spit in my cup.
I didn't spit in your cup. You're like, is that Magnum ammo? No, the more immersive experience for me, please.
No, I'm playing immersive.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're saying you want to play her as a scary little lady who has no idea, has no chance.
Because that's what she is.
Yeah. So I'm saying you want me to go smash that pot. Oh, there's handgun ammo. Not for me. Thanks.
No, take the handgun ammo.
Need to be immersed.
Take the handgun ammo.
No.
But you don't need the insta kills.
You can make them though. They're really easy.
But you don't need them.
Did you get the eliminator? The blood drawer.
Yeah, you have to make injectors.
I don't know if you made any injectors yet.
I told you, I have 2. Unless you know where to find the second one on the map.
Another stabilizer?
That's already made.
Yeah.
Oh. Where's that?
I know. I find it. Not telling.
Cut this out. I'm sorry.
Keep your face off camera.
No, cut it out.
Keep your face off camera. I'm not cutting it out.
Yeah.
He's got a cold or something.
I don't know.
I'm not telling you where it is.
I'm already past that.
Oh, shame.
Point of no return. I cannot go back there.
Oh, so you missed anything you missed in there? It's just done.
Yeah. So one of my favorite things to do is watch speedruns of Resident Evil games. Speedruns of this game are going to be wild because it plays out in sections.
Okay.
So like you go from, instead of just you're not going to be in this whole one building the whole time. You're going to jump around from location to location. And it's gonna be wild because someone's gonna find a skip to just skip an entire location. It's gonna be crazy.
It's awesome. Can't wait. I'm excited to get there if I ever get to play the game again. But yeah, no, it's an A right now. We'll see how it goes.
It'll be an S tier soon.
No, we'll see.
That is my promise to you.
We'll see. We'll see. I think it's got good gameplay. I do like the Leon sections. I love playing as Leon. They feel nice and meaty. Nothing beats picking up an axe that an enemy just had and throwing it into somebody else's head.
So good. So good.
Yeah, I'm glad you can finally use their weapons against them. That's cool.
Leon sections have been really short so far.
Yeah, so far, dude. I mean, bonus points for making me feel like a badass, though. It's like he's like, oh great, of course this always happens when you're trying to open the door to Victor Gideon's secret secret office. You hit the button and it starts to slowly open, and all of the zombies wake up, becoming blister heads.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, time to go to work. Bah, grenade, bah. And it was done.
Ammo starts becoming a lot less abundant with Leon.
So
it's gonna ramp up the horror for Leon. You playing in third person?
Yeah.
You playing the intended way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing that comes to mind being really good, I didn't think I would like Victor Gideon. He's cool.
He's cool. He's scary. I didn't realize from the
When's the
trailer.
last time you brushed your teeth?
Me?
That's what Leon says.
Oh, I was like, what are you being a dick for? This morning?
Yeah, no, Victor Gideon says it to, or
that's right.
Leon says it, he goes, I do have one question for you. When was the last time you brushed your teeth?
So here's my question. Is he a tyrant?
Huh? I think he might be a tyrant.
Because I didn't realize from the trailer.
He's huge.
He's giant.
That's why. At first, I thought he was just a little tiny, fat ass like lab dork.
Yeah.
Seeing now that he's tyrant sized, yeah, I think he's tyrant.
Yeah, I'm almost wondering if he
He's
was
a
like
tyrant.
a successful tyrant because he can speak and he
Maybe
can think.
But he's also got the T virus flooding through him like Leon does. You think Leon's gonna become a tyrant by the end of this?
I hope not.
And then you take Grace back. Grace has to kill him.
I hope not.
That's not gonna happen. It's our boy Leon. They're not gonna do that. Anything you want to talk about?
Yeah. I'm still confused because I haven't seen any information on this up to this point. They mentioned that there are 6 Raccoon City survivors dead. That we know at the very beginning. Leon says it. Are there survivors that we just don't know about?
Probably.
Because no way they'd kill, like, Claire or Hunk off screen, right?
Correct.
I'm mad they kill Claire off screen.
Also, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know where you're getting this information.
When he first shows up, he's like, the exposition on why he's investigating. He says, like, that's 6 now of Raccoon City survivors dead.
Yeah, you can see in the inventory. I think it's Grace's inventory. There's the files on those 6 people are in there. It's one of the files. Do you read anything, or do you just skip past it?
I scroll and see if there's green words.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's just
part of a puzzle.
It's just 6 people. Yeah. Yeah, you can read the files.
I know you can read them, but
I don't got time to do that reading
at a
thing.
certain point, it's easier for me to watch a video on the lore later. I just want to play the game.
That's part of the game. No wonder it's taken me longer than it took you. Oh God. Excuse me. It's taking me longer because I'm reading.
What did you just do?
I was yawning.
Oh God!
Oh God!
Oh great heavens!
Because I was yawning on camera. it was overtaking me. We had an argument. It'll be cut out, but we had an argument.
2 things left to talk about. I'm picking. Keep your mouth closed for a second. We're gonna start with the final episode of Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Did we ever talk about that? No, we haven't. You can talk now. I was just saying because I didn't know if you know this the other thing we're gonna talk about, and I have an opener for it.
Yeah, Night of Seven Kingdoms. 10 out of 10. No notes.
That episode, 9 out of 10. It raised one. That episode raised it another point for me.
The last episode?
Yeah, whatever I was at was I at an 8. It's a 9 now. It's a good episode.
You're at a 9 overall in Knights of Seven Kingdoms? Didn't you start it at like a 4?
No. God, no. I was like at 6.
Because you were saying nothing's happening. So all we needed was to finally get to the fucking night fight! And then we were good to go.
We're talking about the season finale.
You know what I forgot to do?
We're talking about the season finale.
We're out of screen spoilers, by the way.
I thought it was a good bookend.
Yeah, but I'm saying the series as a whole.
Yeah, I said it was a 6, and then it was a 7 because of the Trial of 7, and then 8 because it was.
You just said 9 though.
Oh, so it's an 8. I didn't realize it. You said it gained an extra point. It's an 8, not a 9. My bad.
I'm giving it a 10.
Of course you are.
Because it sets up. No, stop doing that. I don't glaze everything. I'm giving it a 10. Listen. He has in his mind, because he watches a lot of people review stuff, that giving 10s is a bad thing. It means that you leave no option or opportunity for things to get better. That's not true at all. It means my enjoyment was probably at max that it could probably be at. So I'm giving it a 10 because it sets up for a new season that I am itching and fucking ready to watch. I will be watching it on air date. I will be tracking the announcements as they come out. It set me up with so much excitement for season 2. It has to have a 10 out of 10. Is that good enough reason?
It leaves no room for improvement.
10 out of 10 does not leave no room for improvement. 10 out of 10 means my anticipation and enjoyment was peaked.
You literally just went on a rant saying that entire thing.
No. I said...
You even leaned in to take my camera space.
I said, he thinks... Oh, I can repeat it if you want.
Stay in your camera space!
You're getting me sick. I said, he thinks... If you give it a 10...
Why are you telling my thoughts?
Because you do think, and you just said it yourself.
You may be correct, but yeah. Let me tell my thoughts.
Well,
and stay in your camera space.
Well, me giving a 10 out of 10 does not mean there's not room for improvement. 10 out of 10 means my enjoyment.
Can we get to the episode?
Yeah.
I don't know why we're
minutia in it?
Because
we're going to be doing this for a while.
I don't know why we stayed so long on the overall of the season when we've said it every week.
Because you had to raise it. I want to hear your overall.
And let me tell you why it raised the point.
You already did.
You've been at 10 basically the entire time, so there's no difference.
I started at a 7.
Let me tell you why I raised 1 point.
Okay.
It was a fantastic bookend, which I've been trying to say for like the past 4 minutes.
3 minutes.
So the scene I really liked the most was I think it was like the very last scene of it. Egg leaves, right, doesn't tell his father again, with Duncan, and he gives that's to serve you, sir, or whatever, and they're riding off, and all of a sudden you see Sir Arlen walking next to him, and then he takes off to the left, and I was like, that is a perfect way to show the passing of a torch.
Yeah.
I was like, that was fantastic.
It was very picturesque, very fantasy-like.
I enjoyed the Lionel Baratheon rant a lot, where he's like, they risked nothing! It was really good.
It's true. He risked nothing.
I liked how Duncan was just basically dying the entire time. Really, actually, it showed that there was weight to what happened in the Trial of 7, whereas, most shows would just do a time skip and like, oh, I'm healed now.
Yeah.
I don't like that Maekar said no, though, to going on the road. I feel like he should have said yes. Because he's literally talking about how...
Yeah, well, they're trying to set up that Makar is going to be sending somebody after them or something. Which also, that's my one dig on the last episode. It should have ended with Egg and Dunk riding off into the sunset. I don't get why we had to show Makar being like, "Where's my son?" We know he's going to be looking for his son. He said no.
Yeah.
Right? That was the bet. Into the sunset, that's where it ends. That's where it ends for me. Because, like, that last scene, not necessary.
Yeah, well, I think...
Or even you could have put it before and it would have worked better.
Well, I think he should have just been a good father and said, you know what, you're right.
I think he was being a good father in that moment because what he said, he didn't say, fuck you. He didn't say no. He said, I can't lose my last son.
Yeah, but he was being an asshole when he was like, he can't eat hard salt beef. That's how he said it.
Yeah, but he was... No, that's not what he was... That's not the implication of what he was getting at. Is that one of his sons is a drunk and a moron. One of his sons is off becoming a maester.
Yeah, he says that it's my last son.
Yeah, he's his last son. He's like, I can't let my son live in the gutter because it's dangerous. He'll die.
But here's the issue.
Yeah.
One scene before, they showed Egg is going down a bad path too. Because he tried to kill his brother.
Right.
And the father saw that. In my head, I would go, he needs to be removed from this environment.
Right. Your head. In Makar's head, he still thinks that that his family is the right place for his family.
And because Targaryens make good decisions.
No, that's correct. So you're judging the decisions of someone who is predestined to basically be a madman and
saying
die first.
That I can say what I think he should have done.
No, I agree, but like, I think that this is the only thing that makes sense. Is for him to say no. But again, the whole scene should have come before the send-off. Like, it would have been the same effect if he's like, where's my son? And he goes, my father says I'm supposed to serve you, sir. Then we go, oh, Egg's going off anyways. So
something else to mention, the goat, Sir Raymond Fosway.
He ain't the daddy.
He ain't the daddy. I don't think he realizes how babies work. Mm-hmm. And you can see Dunk sees it. He's like, oh...
Gives him sweet food. Cute.
What the hell? Dunk could have been a bro and been like, bro, let me talk to you for a sec.
No, why does it matter? Back in those days, doesn't matter.
Back in those days, lineage matters.
Yeah, but...
And he's a knight.
Yeah. So?
Of House Fosway, the Green Apples. So his son being an actual heir, not a bastard, matters.
Yeah, but the thing is, because of the way that they're doing that, no one will ever know that he's a bastard. You gotta stop saying that word so hard.
The mother, maybe.
The mom's not going to say anything because in that day she'll get executed.
No, because it didn't happen out of wedlock.
No, but no one would care because the dude that the Lord whatever is Schnuts that actually was the father. You know, the one that Dunk goes to episode 2. He's not going to come looking for that son. He doesn't care. So what's the matter?
Because lineage matters in this world.
Yeah. So Sir Raymond Fosway gets to start his house and his family immediately.
Lineage matters so much that we spent 8 seasons with a character having the last name Snow.
Wrong show.
I'm saying this world. It matters in this world so much that we spent 8 seasons with a character having the last name Snow, and then all of a sudden they go, oh shit, his last name is Targaryen.
What's Dunk's lineage?
We don't know.
So in this show, does lineage matter?
In the world, the world of Westeros is what
I
said the world of Westeros, it does matter. This show takes place in the world of Westeros. Why do you think the Targaryens are in charge? It's because there's been generations of Targaryens for thousands of years after... It matters to the world. Just because it's a fantasy now, it matters.
Doesn't matter.
It does.
Doesn't matter.
It does. Why do you think everyone's losing their minds over the fact that they're pretty sure
you're not watching the show?
Brienne of Tarth is a descendant of
and you're not watching
Duncan the Tall.
Because that's what we care about.
Because it matters.
And he wasn't watching the show.
What do you mean?
Because the whole point of Dunk's journey
is he's nobody.
Is nobody.
You can be nobody, but lineage still matters. Why do you think when he entered the list, he was like, you're not his son?
This is all about
You'll have to get your own.
This is all about the fact that Raymond Fosway is now going to be betrothed to a woman who has a baby that's not his, and he's going to think it's his.
Because he's the goat and he deserves better.
Where it doesn't matter. He does! He's just an insta-family!
No, he shouldn't have been lied to, and Doug should have pulled him aside and explained to him how it worked.
He went through the Apple drive-thru, picked him a basket, and got a whole-ass apple pie and to boot! He got himself a fucking Rent-A-Family!
Lying by omission is still lying. Doug should have spoke up. I'm sorry.
He spit everywhere.
I am sorry.
I want to zoom in on that.
Lying by omission is still lying. Doug should have spoke up. I thought he was supposed to be, I charge you to be honest or whatever, right?
Maybe he didn't know. Maybe he didn't know.
He knows.
He doesn't know.
He knows how.
Can we move on?
All right. Last thing we got to talk about.
Wait, no.
I
wasn't done with the 9 of the 7 Kingdoms yet.
What? What else you got?
I really like that scene between Makar and Dunk. We haven't talked about it. Where they're apparently ripped very verbatim from the book. I was watching New Rock Stars, and he was talking about how it's
where he wants to do the swear's sword.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the actual scene of like you'll hear the whispers same as I.
Yeah.
About how the
I was right. He didn't do it on purpose.
So he says, yeah. Obviously, the whole point is that we'll never actually truly know, right? Like.
Wait, no, I don't think he did.
They kind of indicate and hint that it wasn't on purpose, but like we never really can know.
No, he says it wasn't on purpose, and during the fight,
he's gonna tell Dunk it wasn't on purpose.
I said it looked like it was an accident.
Let me know.
They filmed it like an accident.
Killed his brother.
Yep.
The Hedge Knight killed Baelor. Baelor wouldn't have let it happen. But that scene is really good. That monologue that he does. Really fantastic, and the line delivery really good. I think because that wasn't the start of the episode, but it was pretty close right after the Lionel scene. It hit really hard. Also, really funny scene with Lionel, and he's like, his wounds are fatal, sir. Get out of here, worst maester in the 7 Kingdoms.
Get out of here, witch.
Get out of here, witch. I love Lionel. I want a full series of Lionel. I need Lionel in season 2. Oh man. Also, you were wrong. I'm pretty sure. Because you were saying they were going to set up Stefan Fossaway to be a minor villain going forward. He wasn't even in the final episode.
That doesn't mean that he can't come back.
People are going to be like, who's that?
What are you expecting? An after credit scene and it says, so Stefan Fossaway will return in Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah, something. No, but Sir Raymond Fosaway will return in the Night of the 9 Kingdoms. You think they're going to do a Falcon and Winter Soldier thing and change the series title for next season?
Of what?
The 9 of the 7 Kingdoms.
To what?
9 of the 9 Kingdoms.
No.
They did that at the very end of the episode.
Yeah, because it's a technicality.
Yeah.
They still call it the 7 Kingdoms.
Yeah, but I'm saying that...
Like, 1,000 years later, they still call it the 7 Kingdoms. Yeah, but
right now...
yes, it's 9 Kingdoms.
So do you think they're going to change it for the next season? Like Falcon and the Winter Soldier did when it was Falcon or Captain America?
Because it's like if you were to call...
I'm asking... The
hill. Never mind. Don't... Location.
This street. Come here.
No.
Windsor Drive.
Locations can have different names. They call it.
Yeah, I'm asking you.
No, they're not going to change it because it's still the 7 Kingdoms.
Yeah, but right now they made the joke and they changed it to literally they show the title that says the Night of the 9 Kingdoms at the end, not 7.
That's a joke.
Is it, or are they going to change this? That's why I'm asking. You're getting so heated. All I'm asking is do you think there's a possibility they change it?
If they did that, it would make zero sense.
All right.
1,000 years later, they still call it the 7 Kingdoms.
Rick Dick predicts.
I don't have one.
You did. You just did.
It's going to be Night of the 7 Kingdoms.
I believe it's going to end up being Night of the 9 Kingdoms. So that's what they said at the end of the last episode.
That makes zero sense.
Why does it make sense? Zero sense. They did it with Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Because 1,000 years from now, during a Game of Thrones, they're still calling it the 7 Kingdoms. And there's 9 regions.
But in the universe of the show, it would make sense for them to call the next 2 seasons the Night of the 9 Kingdoms.
Here's the thing. Does anyone call Thunderbolts the New Avengers?
Yes.
Who? No, everyone calls it Thunderbolts.
What are you talking about?
Everyone calls it Thunderbolts.
No. What are you
100%.
talking about?
I have not
the title is the New Avengers.
I have not seen a single person who calls it
Go on
New
Disney
Avengers.
Plus.
Correct. It isn't Disney Plus, but it was released as the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, so everybody now calls it the New Avengers.
Because at the very end...
Oh, you're so wrong.
Because at the very end, they go, we are the New Avengers. Where except the entire
that's
movie,
not-
we're getting, we are the Thunderbolts!
Yeah. So?
It's the Thunderbolts.
It's the new Avengers.
No. They can't change the name and just expect everyone to change their perception.
That's not what I'm asking you.
It was...
That's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you, do you think they will change? Because that's what's becoming popular. Falcon and Winter Soldier did it. Thunderbolts did it. What if Knight of the Seven Kingdoms does it?
Because there's no reveal with it. With Falcon and the Winter Soldier... And
there's no reveal with it. They did a reveal with it.
Because here... Listen, let me explain. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He becomes Captain America. They change it to Captain America and the Winter Soldier. It's an important change because it means that he is now Captain America. With Thunderbolts, they get to the end and they're like, oh, we are the new Avengers. It's important because they are now a new Avenger team. What importance does it have to the world story of anything that they go, it's 9 kingdoms?
Did you know it was 9 kingdoms at that time?
Yes.
You did?
You can look at the map and there's 9 regions.
Cool. Is it relevant for the time period?
No. It's not relevant.
Yes, it is. Because the events that make it the 7 kingdoms come down the line. The relevance is not everybody has a supposed encyclopedic knowledge about Westeros. I didn't know it was technically 9 right now.
Yeah, it's not.
Maybe it's important for next season's storyline.
I don't know.
That it's 9 kingdoms. And they go around saying, I'm watching Knight of the 7 Kingdoms. And they go, yeah, the 9 kingdoms. I go, wow, they messed up their own title. Wow, they messed up their own title. Instead, they go, Knight of the 9 Kingdoms.
I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. I swear to fucking God.
Oh, shut up. You can't do that. Copyright. Turn it off.
You can play fucking up to 5 seconds, dipshit.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
Not.
Yes, and we were talking over it.
No. If I have to cut this, I'm sorry.
He's not gonna have to cut it. He doesn't understand TOS.
I'm gonna post it, and it's gonna say copyrighted material found. I'm gonna delete that one section. If it's not in the final draft, you'll know why. He played the Mortal Kombat theme because we're gonna talk about the Mortal Kombat trailer that just released, or not? Yeah, just came out because I totally forgot it was coming out on May 9th. That's huge. Love Mortal Kombat. Played it a lot as a kid. Obviously, never played the original arcade version, but we played many versions on our.
I'm sorry. I meant to pull my punch.
I get one.
I half pulled.
Doesn't matter. I get one. Not retaliation. That was unprompted. Everyone saw it unprompted.
Same place.
Yes, but my own intensity.
No, you can't do it heavy, or that is.
You're not been doing karate, right?
That's a violation to us if you strike really hard.
They have boxing matches on fucking YouTube, you moron!
Hey,
I pulled it. You have a ring on.
I don't give a shit.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
You get a fight right now.
So
Choose
I'm excited.
Your character.
I'm excited for it to come out. I think it's gonna be good. The trailer, oh dude, so beautifully scored. I think it's the first time I've ever heard them take the original Mortal Kombat, like ba 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 ba, right? It was nice and slow and orchestral, and then that breakdown. If you haven't seen the trailer, highly recommend. I'm not putting it in here, but if you haven't watched it, go watch it, and maybe I'll put a link down below. But the scene where Johnny Cage goes, Carl Urban goes, "It's showtime," and then you get the of Scorpion throwing his 2 chains. It literally crescendos up. Oh my dude! Kid in a candy store. My brain was like,
I'm just happy because Johnny's my favorite character.
Johnny's cool. He's in there.
Back in the we got history with Mortal Kombat. Played a lot of the games.
I already said that.
Can I just finish what I'm saying? Like in one time during this podcast.
You may. You interrupt me too.
We got a ton of history with this. We used to have Mortal Kombat 1 and 2 on, I think it was VHS. I get super good at it. Right?
Yeah.
We did it on VHS. We watched 2 a lot.
We
We watched 1 even more.
Get on DVD. We're not that old.
However we had it. We had VHSs.
Yeah, but it wasn't on VHS. It was on DVD.
We watched 1 even more. And it was to the point where we would watch the movie, and then we were super young.
You attacked my fighters the night before the tournament.
I don't think so. Either way, we would get to the end of the movie, and then the Mortal Kombat theme song would come on, and we would fight each other and rewind it when the song hit a certain point where it wasn't as exciting. And we would do that for like hours.
You use the element that gives life.
We've seen it so many times.
It's a good movie, and the new remake The more modern one, 2018 or whatever.
Wasn't great.
It was not great, and I know they were trying to make an original character. It was supposed to be. It had potential, but like his gimmick wasn't fun because the thing that makes Mortal Kombat fighters fun is their gimmicks,
their character design.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say, again, not even their character design, because how good is character design when you take yellow ninja make blue and then blue ninja make green? That's not character design, but what makes them fun is their different abilities and stuff.
Yeah, but over time they gave them more character.
They did, right? But Sub-Zero and Scorpion were still fan favorites from the get-go.
Right.
The issue is though, this like body armor thing he had, not fun. Right. Why lean into a new character not fitting within the realm of the world? There are so many Mortal Kombat characters at this point. Even if you pick like Kato or somebody from like one of the later ones that hasn't been explored very much, still would have been better than this new. I forget.
Yeah, pick the dude from Armageddon.
Oh, the one who was
Talos,
Talos, and his Dagon, his brother. Yeah, Talos and Dagon would have been really freaking cool.
Yeah.
Do a more modern take where
they're modern people.
Yeah, Talos wakes up in the modern day, walking around the streets of New York, and then it's like, we found you. that's not how their rating goes.
I'm mostly excited because Johnny's the main character, and finally we're gonna get some justice for him because he just gets shit on in everything he's in.
But that's kind of the point, though.
No, no.
Yeah, because he's a comedian. He's like an actor.
Right. He's funny. But what I'm saying is, he gets made fun of. But what I'm saying is like the old movies, Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah, he does.
First 5 minutes, I got this. Didn't even put him a fight.
Yeah.
And then the online machinima thing, you remember that?
Yeah.
They made like a web series.
Yeah.
Gets attacked by Brock in his home. Done. He just can't stop dying.
I don't remember that online web series very well, but but like that. Arguably, though, he had some of the best fights in Mortal Kombat 1 in the original Mortal Kombat 1. He fought Goro and won.
He did,
right? He also fought who else did he fight? Might have only fought Goro.
He fought Goro. He fought Scorpion.
He fought Scorpion. Yeah,
that fight was shit. What? Yeah, that fight was shit.
What do you mean? The fighting in the forest and then getting taken into the nether realm?
Let's put it on a scale.
How did he get out of there? In the Mortal Kombat 1, how did he get out of the nether realm?
Let's put it on a scale from Sub-Zero versus insert random character here in the opening ceremony.
I want you to... sorry.
Exactly.
He gets frozen and shattered immediately.
Fuck. From there to Liu Kang versus Shang Tsung at the end.
Yeah.
Really bad, really good.
Which, by the way...
I'd say him versus Scorpion, it's like 2 steps below his fight with Goro.
Yeah, but he had the fight with Goro still.
And not
the fight with Goro is probably number 2.
And not to mention, they tried doing the skull with Scorpion, and it...
That's of the time. Also, Liu Kang looks like he's going to actually not be a sidelined character in this one. He's got several fights, including against Kung Lao, which is not Shang Tsung.
How do you know?
Because I rewatched the trailer 3 times. Actually 4 or 5 times at this point. Because it's really cool, and I've got it back on the big screen. It's not Shang Tsung.
Why?
Because you see him manifest out of the like ether he's in.
Yeah, but how do you know he just didn't create a revenant of him?
That's what we said before.
With his soul.
Yeah, that's what we said before. That's what I said. It was a revenant. You said it was Shang Tsung doing his assumption of personality.
Shang Tsung has his soul. You're the one who said, "Oh, he can turn into him," which he can.
Yeah, but then you're splitting hairs because my first thing is I said Kung Lao, because we were having a conversation about this earlier, and I said Kung Lao comes back as a revenant. You said no because Shang Tsung has his soul, indicating to me that you thought he was turning into Kung Lao instead. But it's not. You can see it in the trailer.
Trailers don't alter stuff.
They're not going to alter that. Anyways, really cool. He's not getting sidelined. Jax is still in it. Sonya's still in it. I kind of do wish it was technology though, not whatever. Here, and this is how we discussed this before. We have full confidence that they did not have confidence in their original take of the Mortal Kombat with the new remake, because every character that died of importance is going to come back in some way. Yeah. Kung Lao is going to be back in some way. Kano is going to be back in some way, right?
Have we seen Melina in the trailer?
Melina's in the trailer, yep. because she's with the Tarkatans, excuse me. Jade's in it, which is cool because what a deep cut. I didn't realize they put Jade in it.
I hope Nightwolf is in it. What's his name?
They won't put Nightwolf.
Release your animality.
They're not going to put Nightwolf in it. I'm sorry to say, they will not. That one is
turn into a dragon.
Which doesn't make any sense. He should be a wolf.
No.
Oh.
Liu Kang turns into the dragon.
Yeah, but what is it? He turns in...
A wolf.
He does not turn into a wolf.
Does he not turn into a wolf?
Nightwolf turns into something stupid.
What's he turn into?
I don't have my phone, so I can't tell you.
Man, we're running out of time, and baseline, we're excited for it.
Yeah, we're excited. It's gonna be a 10 out of 10 for me.
It's gonna be really cool.
It's gonna be because I think I counted like 8 or 9 separate fights in the trailer alone. If we get more fights than that, because hopefully they're not showing all the fights. If we get more fights than that, it's a 10 out of 10 regardless. I'm going to go ahead and tell you I'm going to glaze it because of nostalgia and excitement for fighters fighting.
I got you, Baihan. No, you didn't.
Yeah, good guy Sub-Zero needs to be in it.
Yeah,
that was my thing. Sub-Zero, my favorite character from Mortal Kombat. Fine that he was the bad guy. It's really cool kills in the first one. Bro, bring him back. Make him fight Scorpion. He's like, no, I'm good. See? No scar. All right, you want me to end it?
Yeah,
this is where you want to end the podcast, like this?
Yeah, because we're super excited.
You want to end it like this?
We'll talk about Mortal Kombat more after we've seen the movie.
Whoop, whoop. Oh, yeah, I guess it's a good time. Your plot armor just came off cooldown. Well, thanks for hanging out with us while your plot armor was on cooldown. Make sure to follow us wherever we are. I'm not going to say it this time. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
I figured you were going to finish.
We'll see you next time. We got to figure out something consistent for that.
We do.
Yeah.